Welcome future Floridian homeowners, specifically to the Treasure Coast of Florida. Your home buying experience should be a journey more exciting than finding seashells on the beach. However, making such a big expenditure can be so stressful, especially if it all seems so new to you and you're not really familiar with the area. Well, owning a home in Florida is so different than owning one in the northern part of the United States. I know the homes here are completely different as I moved from Michigan's snow and cold to sunny Florida. Today, I'm delving into the art of finding your dream home in Stuart, Florida and the surrounding area. I have 6 tips to make your house hunting expedition less stressful and a home run for you. This is not about getting a pre-approval letter for a loan and all the typical advice you receive when deciding to venture into the real estate market. This is advice from decoding the secrets of the housing market to navigating the wild waters of property insurance. So consider this your treasure map to home ownership. So buckle up because we're about to set sail on an adventure of buying a house. Hi, I'm Maria Wells, your real estate expert on the Treasure Coast of Florida. If you're new to my channel, a warm welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you can join me weekly on the inside scoop of all things Florida real estate. Well, today we are diving into the exciting world of buying a house in this gorgeous area of Stuart. Not only will I provide you 6 tips, but I will also provide you some really important information at the end so you will have it before you decide to take the plunge of home ownership in Florida. All right, so grab a cool drink, get a pen and piece of paper because we're about to tackle the 6 essential tips for buying your dream home in Stuart. So let's jump right in. So number 1 is know the current housing market. Well, the first step in your house hunting adventure is understanding the Treasure Coast housing market. Is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? As of December 2023, we are still in a seller's market, but why? Somehow that probably just makes no sense with fewer sales and higher interest rates. But still, we continue to have low inventory, which is placing a demand on current inventory and keeping prices high, even with the increased mortgage interest rates. Now, there are lending programs to buy down an interest rate, and a realtor can help guide you on creative financing. Sometimes you might even be lucky enough to assume a low interest rate loan on a home you would like to purchase. Tip number 2, property insurance in Florida. Now, let's talk about something Floridians are all too familiar with right now, which is property insurance. Living in the Sunshine State right now means dealing with high property insurance rates. I'm sure you probably think it's because of our unique weather challenges. Well, that's only a tiny part of it. The real story is that too many Floridians wanted their insurance company to pay for a new roof on their home. So between the cost of the roof and litigation against insurance companies from roofing companies, we found ourselves in an insurance crisis where insurance companies have pulled out of the state of Florida, leaving us with few choices and higher costs. You need to budget for higher cost insurance for the near future until rates begin to decline over the next few years. You may want to watch this video, understand the insurance crisis a bit more, or contact me. I'd be happy to give you some more details. You can even just write them below. Tip number 3, should you have a home inspection? Well, home sweet home, right? But before you get too far into that home purchase process, consider having a home inspection. It's like giving your future home a thorough health check because a professional inspector can identify potential issues, giving you peace of mind and potentially saving you from unexpected expenses down the road. Trust me, it's a small investment for a long-term happiness of your home. Even as great as a home looks, you just never know what could be lurking underneath. Many sellers are also having pre-inspections and doing repairs prior to placing their home on the market. If that's the case, you may want to ask to see the report to have a better understanding of the home. For your information, a home that hasn't been lived in for a while in Florida could cause you a lot of maintenance issues, so having it properly inspected is well worth the money. Our tropical salty climate can play havoc on some home maintenance. Tip number 4, do you want to live in a homeowners association or an HOA, as we typically call it? Now let's talk about HOAs. Some people love them for the community benefits and the maintenance services, like getting your grass cut and everything sort of maintained for you, while others prefer the freedom of no restrictions so they could have a boat or different things or no one telling them what to do. It's really a personal choice, so make sure you weigh the pros and the cons if you're leaning towards an HOA, understanding their rules and fees, because it's all about finding the right fit for your lifestyle. This area of Stuart, Florida has a lot of these types of communities, and they are all different. This is where having someone who knows the area will make a huge difference for you to choose the right neighborhood. Number 5 are property taxes. The nitty-gritty part. So for many years, Florida's real estate taxes were not expensive, but considering they are based on the property value, and since the value of properties continue to rise, so have property taxes. So the only way you can prevent property taxes from having a cap would be to live here full time and apply for the homestead tax exemption. That exemption is a real benefit for making Florida your permanent residency. It places a 3% cap on your taxes. To learn more about it, watch this video on the benefits you will receive in owning a home in Florida. Now, number 6 is use a Realtor. Yes, use a Realtor, because we know how to get properties sold. And for you, if you're buying, you need to use a Realtor who is knowledgeable in this area. In this vast real estate options, a Realtor is your compass. They want to know precisely what you want, what you don't want. They know the local market inside and out. They're your advocate in negotiation process. So putting the entire puzzle together to make this experience perfect for you takes expertise and knowledge. So trust me, their expertise is worth its weight in gold for you to get that home run. Now for the bonus tip, understanding what costs you will have up front will make moving more manageable and less stressful. Many times buyers don't realize the current cost of insurance and taxes. They think they only need to qualify for the price of the home. Well, you need to also consider in figuring out expenses, we have no state income tax, which may offset some of your housing costs. And the Florida lifestyle is less costly because of one of the reasons we don't need to heat our home. So here you have it, my fellow treasure seekers. 6 tips to make your home buying journey in Stuart, Florida smooth sailing. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more real estate adventures right here on the Treasure Coast. So let's go to this video to learn more about the area. Well, until next time, happy house hunting, and I'll catch you on the next video. Stay sunny.